Welcome back to another episode of DDO 10-Minute Tips. In this episode, we're going to go over starting your own guild. At some point along the way, you're going to consider it, whether you act on it or not. I just want to give you the steps on how to do it and some of the early limitations you may encounter when you first start. This is Tifa Dernacht. She's my premier assassin, and she's a member of the Storm Song Guild. She is going to be leaving and starting her own guild. We are currently looking at her from another character from another account that I set up, just for the sole purpose of being able to bring my other characters over into the new guild. The reasons you want to start a guild, there are a lot of different reasons, some of which include that it's for family members only, or friends only, or family and friends. In this particular case, I'm setting up a guild called Corner Merchants, which is based upon a concept a friend and I had back in the early 1980s, playing the pen and paper version of Dungeons and Dragons. So, if you're a member of a guild, you may or may not want to, depending upon your interactions involved with the guild, what you thought of the guild in general. You may want to thank any of the characters that are currently logged on in the guild before you set off on your own. So, to start the guild, you'll go into the DDO store, which you can access through the menu down here, or Control S on Windows, Command S on Mac. You'll go into the Guilds and Hirelings section, Beacons and Charters, purchase it, confirm the purchase, and then in your inventory, I've got a lot of lag going on because I've got 2 copies of DDO Online running at the moment, and I'll explain why here in a little bit. But in your inventory, you will have a guild chart. Now, if you're in a guild, you're not going to be able to start it while you are a member of another guild. So, I'm going to go and thank the guild that I'm currently a member of. And then in the social panel under guild, down at the bottom is a button quit. Quit. Make sure you want to quit. Yes. If you leave a guild, it loses 10% of the renown you earned for it. If you leave on bad terms, they will lose 25%. Do you want to leave on bad terms? No. Storm Song is a great guild. I don't want to hurt them all that much. Got to reply up here. case I didn't say, I've got a little bit of lag. Okay. Now I'm no longer a member of the guild. However, the guild buffs from the ship will remain until the timer runs out. So if you're in a good guild before you leave, okay, so to name it. I could just leave it at Corner Merchants, but to help me clarify and keep things straight, I'm also giving it an abbreviation for the name of the server. So this is Corner Merchants Gala. I currently have a guild running on Arganessen that is Corner Merchants Argo. That's the first guild I started. I just wanted to see how it went and what's in this pitfalls were starting out. Alright. Now I double-clicked the charter. It gave me the Create Guild. I clicked Create Guild. Alright. So here's my guild. As the leader or an officer, you'll have a bunch of different buttons down here at the bottom for doing different things. You can invite people to a group, you can add people, remove people, promote them from member to officer, demote them from officer to member, name a successor, that's for the leader. So if for some reason haven't played this character in a long time, that somebody else can take over and manage the group. I can end the guild, and I can resign leadership if I decide I don't want to be the leader anymore, and it will lock me down. Alright, now, one of the things about guilds is you earn renown, which increases your guild level. Until you reach guild level 5, you have to use the text commands to invite people to your guild. At level 5, you can use the lightning post to invite and send an invite through the lightning post. However, if you have a bunch of characters, there is a way around it, and that is to actually set up an alternate account and just have one character on that server in that account to help you get your characters over. Because to use the text line, you have to see the character that you're recruiting. So in this case, I've got Core Merch Recruiter, created solely for the purpose of getting my character switched over. So it looks like time's running out, so we'll have this finish this up on another one. And remember, my friends, to keep your weapons clean and sharp.